Hello, thank you for clicking on my video. I'm Decca and I'm gonna talk about MGK's new documentary, Life in Pink, because I watched it last night right away. Okay, I think it came out like days ago. It was amazing. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna say it. Congratulations to MGK on all of his success and on this documentary, because just on like a technical film lens, it was an incredible movie, incredibly well done. He was so vulnerable, and I almost cried like several times. I was tearing up left and right, and we're gonna talk about why, okay? Please excuse the sirens because I live in the city. I even took notes. I was literally watching it and I was like, wait a second, I need to make a video about this because I'm gonna be making videos about things that I really care about or really feel passionate about in some kind of way. And I really feel like I connected with this documentary. It was so good. Like, off top, you have to watch it. Whether you're a fan of him or not, like, you should watch the documentary because it was really insightful. And yeah, so first I just want to say, like, wow, I thought it was really dope how they showed where he came from, you know, how hard he's been grinding, like kind of like reminding us all of how hard he's been grinding. And honestly, like I forgot, and I won't lie, I got caught up in the what is MGK doing, like how wasn't he just rapping, now he's making rock music, is this a gimmick, is this a money grab, like please. Like I got caught up in that a bit. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real about it. I did, but this documentary has changed everything, period. I mean, like, okay, I'm not gonna be all over the place because I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, okay, but I'm really glad that I watched it because I feel like there's so much more music that I'm gonna be able to listen to now. Like, it actually got me thinking, when was the first song, what was the first song that I like heard from him that I liked? And I had to dig, but like dub, it was Wild Boy. I'm a wild boy, fucking ain't that need. Oh, it was 2012? Honey, that song, I did so many bad things to that song. I blacked out to that song over and over and over and over again before the age of 21. That song, cultural shift. Okay, you want to talk about cultural shifts? That song changed everything, period. And that's crazy because 2012, that was 10 years ago. So from then to this documentary, like, he really has worked so hard, and that's really evident. And I'm excited to go listen to his music now. So like, congratulations to MGK for like having this documentary come out, because now there's a whole new body of people that are going to go listen to all of his albums. Like, I know the bops, like I enjoy the bops. Like, even when the rock music started coming out, I honestly, I think I liked Wild Boy. Obviously that was just like a cultural moment. I was going into college and like I was litty titty committee, okay, whatever. But I didn't connect that deeply with his rap music because I'm not just like a rap girly, like I'm not just like listening to like a lot of rap. I'm a pop girly, pop punk girly, okay, and some techno too, but that's a different conversation. But when the rock music started coming out, he started getting my attention on like a real, like, hold on, there's something going on here. It was the song with Halsey, Forget Me Too. Incredible. Okay, when I heard that, I was like, oh, hold on. MGK is up to something and I'm listening. You have my attention, sir, respectfully. And I actually saw MGK and Halsey recently at like a Bud Light Staples Center show around the Super Bowl time. And I went by myself. I dressed up in my best emo girl outfit, and I wasn't even thinking about the fact that MGK was gonna be playing. Honestly, I'm a Halsey stan, and I was there for my girl, okay? But he played before her, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And he brought out Trippie Redd and did that Candy song. Okay, so let me back up a little bit, because when that song came out as well, Candy, I was like, yes. So yeah, at that concert, he brought out Trippie Redd. That was an amazing moment. I was like so happy that I actually got to see that live, because like I wouldn't have otherwise probably ever. And he also brought out Travis Barker, and he also brought out Willow. And at that point I was like, holy shit, this is really good. Like really, really, really fucking good. And I'm here for it. So I remember like not knowing, you know, any of the other songs that he was playing. Like I knew those bops. Like I knew the Willow feature, I knew the Trippie Redd feature, I knew like maybe like one or two other of his like most popular songs that he played. And I was like, okay, I like this a lot, and I'm having a great time by myself. Bring out Halsey. So, oh wait, am I forgetting that they did that song together too, live that night? I need to go back and look at my videos, because that was amazing. That was straight up amazing. And Halsey and him doing that song. Yeah. I remember she came out, I think, during his set to just do that song. And I loved it. I loved it so much. The teen girl in me was just like lit as fuck, okay? In that arena by myself, in a row, almost by myself. And the people around me were like typical LA crowd, not moving. Like, I'm at a concert, but I must not dance. I don't know what that is about. It happens at Coachella too, and I don't understand it, and I do not partake, okay? Halsey came out, and I was like fully sending legs, demonias in the air, okay, in my row by myself. I was so glad to be in a row by myself, because I was getting it. And I had a couple of those Bud Light drinks that night, and it was a good time. It was a really good time. Anyway, but this video is not about Halsey, my bad. But she was in the documentary, and I was very happy to see that. Very, very happy to see that. I wish that they talked more about their relationship, but it seems like it's a sacred area for them both. Like that friendship seems very real, and like they don't want to exploit it for attention or invite hatred in. You know, I kind of understand that, like not wanting to exploit a friendship that is real and genuine and goes like really far back. Like I've always seen them both post pictures from like when they were really young, like coming up, and you know, they have this song together now finally, and it's amazing. Like it's literally so good. I wish that they would make a whole album together, also because their penmanship, like both of them, incredible songwriters, poets, writers in general. Like that's what this documentary really showed me about MGK, is like he does not get the credit that he deserves for his penmanship. Like I knew that when he was rapping, and I wasn't like that into his rap music, but like I respected what he was doing, because I could tell that he's a really good writer, lyricist, if you will. And to then see him shift genres and continue that in his lyrics, I'm like, he's the real deal. And people like want to write him off so bad, but he's like a real artist with real serious talent, and it's honestly undeniable when you watch the documentary. It is what it is, you know? So you can hate on it if you want, or you could just like go enjoy several albums that you haven't listened to yet, because that's absolutely what I'm going to be doing. I mean, not that I was ever like really a hater, okay? Because I don't hate. I'm not a hater. I'm a lover, period. My mom taught me Only How to Love. Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine getting that kind of negative energy from somebody that you look up to also. So there's like a storyline in the documentary. I'm not gonna totally spoil it, but like a very big rock band member really came for his neck. And I feel like that's also what like fueled the media's narrative of like, this is all a gimmick. He's just doing this for the money, for the fame, for the whatever. Not that I even like gave a fuck about that band, but I just think like when something like that happens, it like fuels the fire. And really, it's such an ugly thing. And I'm glad that like they showed how much hate he was getting and is getting, whatever, like, because people need to see that like their hateful comments are nasty and unnecessary and just all around lame. Like, what are you doing if you're just spewing hate comments online? And like, people see things, like, people are people. I just like don't understand how you can like not have empathy. Like, I am empathy. I don't know how people don't have empathy. I mean, being a person that can feel so deeply for others, I do understand that people just don't have the ability, like they are hardwired wrong to not be able to have empathy. Like, I have friends that don't know what that's like, and I really try to like explain it to them and help them get there, but it's something that like is within. And I think it's also something that like can be learned and nurtured when you're young, and if it's not, then it's not, and like you just are cold-hearted and you can't see that we're all just humans with feelings, and you're also probably not feeling your own feelings. Anyway, so other things I want to talk about. Okay, two more things. So his relationship with his daughter, wow, that blew my mind. And like, I've always seen the surface of like MGK has a daughter and he looks like he cares so much about her, and I've always admired that and always had respect for him just based on that alone. I wish I had a relationship with my dad like that. Okay, I'll say it. I mean, my father definitely cares a lot about me, but you can tell like he's going out of his way to like be there for her, spend time with her, and this documentary really showed that, put like a beautiful spotlight on it. I think, like, not to make him a role model or to make him like the example, but like it is a great example for young men to see, even if they don't have the proper relationship with the mother. That's fine. What matters is the relationship with the child, especially especially a father-daughter and like a mother-son. I mean, I think that's really different, but like a father-daughter relationship is very important, because as a daughter, you're going to, build yourself and how you have relationships based on that very important relationship. And I just think it's so beautiful that he is showing and being so vulnerable, like showing that part of him and how important that relationship is to him. And like, I thought that she was incredible in the documentary, like incredible. She was making me tear up. She was speaking truth. And I just felt like, I mean, how could I not like watch her and like see myself also? Because like I grew up not having my parents be together and like dealing with my mom doing drugs and things that I don't want to get into in this video. But like, I just thought all of it all around so beautiful, and how it ended with like him talking about like how much he cares about her and how much like moving forward he's going to be putting her like at the top of his priority list. Just at that point it was a wrap for me. I was like, turn on MGK, I need to cry. Like, it was so beautiful. It was really so beautiful. And then also how his relationship with drugs changed, you know, with himself in mind, with her in mind. That is also really beautiful and hits really close to home for me, because I grew up, you know, comparing my mom's love for drugs to her love for me, and watching it really like destroy her. And what's like so crazy is I was talking to my mom today, and she's like, I think it's time for me to get sober, and I haven't been sober in 20 years. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't want to get my hopes up, but at the same time, like, it makes me really happy to hear coming from my mom. I mean, I'm in my 20s, so for her to be like, I haven't been sober in 20 years, I'm like, I know. And I've been trying to tell you since I was like 6 years old, you know, that like, you need to get clean, girl. What are you doing? Like, I came out like, what is going on here? And I feel like his daughter kind of has that like very strong, wise energy. And I can just relate to that. Like, I had that at her age as well when it came to my parents. I love to see these examples that he's showing of like, you can choose yourself and your family over the drugs. You can heal. You can have a better relationship with your partner, with your daughter, with your son, whatever. And just, again, such a beautiful example for somebody on like his level of fame and recognition to be putting out there and being so vulnerable and being like, yeah, I've been a piece of shit. Yeah, I've been, you know, on hella drugs, but like, I'm turning over a new leaf. Like, that is so amazing. And like, it excites me that I can go listen to his music and all this music that I've never heard, knowing this about him as an artist. And I think it's really like, we've been having this conversation for a long time about like separating the artist from their art, and not every artist is actually a piece of shit for real. Like, it's nice to see that some artists are actually like imperfect like us all, but also like trying to be better. And I don't know, just like putting it out there and sharing, I just thought was like so beautiful. And I have to talk about the relationship with Megan Fox. She's so beautiful. And their eyes, wow. They're really hot. Like, really hot couple. Really hot couple. But you know what is even hotter? The healing. The healing. And I love how she's there for him. People project a lot of things onto that relationship. Like, it's so in the spotlight, and you'll hear people like talk very negatively about it. And it's just like, just say that you're single. Like, why are you hating so hard? Just say that you're single or in a relationship and miserable. Like, how can you hate on two people that are clearly like so in love? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, no relationship is perfect. Like, it's not all fairy tales. And I actually watched like a promo clip of them talking, and Megan said something about their therapist. So they do couples therapy, she said, and like, in that therapist, who probably costs so much. So I was like, your therapist said what? She's like, a relationship is like the cycles of like breaking down each other and building each other back up, and getting through that with unconditional love. And that most people don't have the resources or like the energy necessary to like actually do that. But it's beautiful to see two people healing each other, being so hot, and just being happy, healthy, hot, and healing. And happy, healthy, hot, healing. What else could you want in a relationship? Oh, to look like Megan Fox. Okay, right. Like, and MGK, like, wow. Okay. Anyway, I thought the documentary was amazing, really great movie, really insightful, really well done. And now I'm gonna go listen to some music by MGK, like his whole discography, because I just know it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth actually like taking the time to listen to it and like giving it a chance, because I feel like that chance was kind of influenced by so much negative media, like negative press and like people's opinions. But you know, I am, like I said, of the Halsey fandom, so I know what it's like to like for people to like judge you for listening to somebody. Like I have been judged over and over for being a Halsey fan, and I just don't care because I know why I like her. I know like her skills and talent. Okay, this video is not supposed to be about her, but I feel like that's also where Halsey and MGK like end up in a close proximity, because people surely have hated on people for being fans of MGK. And you just can't care about that stuff. Like, you have to like what you like. And that's why I'm making this video, because I liked the documentary. I like the music that I have given a chance, and I'm gonna give the rest of his music a chance and have a great time doing it. So yeah, thank you for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I will be making lots of more videos talking about like personal development, my experience healing and growing up, and also like pop culture things from time to time, because like I'm a pop culture girly, like duh, like I love it. So I'm going to talk about it. And